Is it possible to design a rectangular mango grove whose length is twice its breadth and the area is 800 meters square? If so, find its length and breadth. So, my dear student, here in the question, the word we are given mango grow. Grow means garden, where only we can grow mango plants. Okay. Here, the area is given of that mango grow. Fine. This is the area of a particular place. Now, they are talking about it's a rectangular in shape. Okay. If the mango grow is rectangular, then of course it must have length and breadth. Agree? So, my dear student, here we are given that the length is twice its breadth, but we do not know the breadth. So, let's start the solution of this equation with this. Let the breadth of the mango grow is that we are considering x meter. Okay, it is in meter. Unit we are given meter, so x meter. So what will be the length? If breadth is x meter, then we are given length is double then. Here it is clearly mentioned length is twice its breadth. So length is twice its breadth, so it will be 2x meter. Clear? So we got the value of length also. The breadth that is x meter and the length that is 2x meter. Okay. Now what is the formula to find the area of a rectangular? Area of a rectangular is length into breadth, right? So what is length? That is 2x. So let me write it here 2x and breadth is x. Agree? And it is given 800 meters square. Now is it possible? We have to check. So dear student, 800 equal to 2x square. We know x into x square. This 2 will be in division. So x square will be 800 divided by 2. Let's see the further solution. The half of 800 will be 400. X square equal to 400. Therefore, x square equal to 20 whole square. We know it is a square of 20. But we know the negative number square is also 20. So it will be plus or minus 20. So the value of 20 will be x will be 20 and value of x will be minus 20 also. Because we know the square of negative number is also positive. So here it is minus 20. This is not possible. Reason behind that, this is not possible. For this I am asking. Not possible. Reason behind that, because the side can't be negative. Side cannot be negative. That is side or a break, same thing. So we can write side cannot be negative, or you can mention break cannot be negative. Same thing. So it means that. Let's indicate that. What will be the break? The break will be 20 meter. If break 20 meter, then what will be the length? 4. The length will be 2 into x. 2 into x, that is 2 into 20, that is 40. This is our solution. Okay. So this is 40. Okay. So according to the question, let me give you simplest view again about the full sum. We are given one grow. Agree? Grow is a type of garden, mango garden. So it is rectangular in shape. So it must have length and breadth. In the beginning only we are given the length is twice the breadth. It means we do not know the breadth. So we are assuming x meter for the breadth. So what will be length? Length will be just double of it. So it will be 2x meter we have considered. In the beginning we have written area of a rectangular, that is length into breadth. So x into 2x equal to, we are given 800. So 2x square equal to 800. So x square equal to half of it, 400. Now we know the square root of this square. 400 is a perfect square of 20. But as we know, when we are trying to find square root, the negative number square will be also 400. So it can be minus 20 also. But we know minus 20 not possible. The reason behind that, because side can't be negative, means the length or a breadth, they can't be negative. Therefore, we can say breadth can be 20 meter, which we have assumed as an x, and the length, which was double than the breadth, 2x, so 2 into 20, so the length is 40 meter. So this is the dimension of the mango grove. Length is 40 meter and breadth is 20 meter. Easy question. So dear student, question number 4 we are given. Is the following situations possible? If so, determine their present ages. The question we are given is the sum of the ages of two friends is 20 years. 4 years ago, the product of their ages in years was 48. So my dear students, here two friends are there. Their sum of their ages we are given, that is 20 years. So let's consider, let the age of the one of the friend, let the age of one of the friend or first friend you can mention, one of the friend, that is we are considering x year. So what will be the age of second friend? So we need to write age of second friend. That will be, of course, sum is 20 years, so others will be 20 minus x years. Easy? Because the age of one of the friend is x years, the sum of both of their ages is 20 years. So what will be the age of other? It will be, of course, 20 minus x years. Now here one condition is given. According to the situation, they have given 4 years ago. So let's write down the condition. 4 years ago. If we go in the past, 4 years ago, at that time, what was the age of first friend? So of course it will be first friend. Age of first friend. Okay, here you need to mention first friend's age. Okay, I am writing it this way. First friend's age. It will be, here it is x years. So what it will be over there? 4 years back. So it will be x minus 4 years. Agree? Now, here, what about the second friend's age? At that time is 4 years before. Second friend's age. What it will be? Let's work out upon that. It was 20 minus x present. Okay, now. So 20 minus x is now, but 4 years before that. So it will be like that. So it will be 20 minus 4. It will be 16 minus x years. Yes, student, got it? How to do? Once again, I am explaining you. Here in the beginning, the sum of the ages of our two friends we are given, that is 20 years. Suppose we are considering the age of one of the friend is x years. So what will be the age of other friend? It will be 20 minus x. Now they have given one condition, that is for 4 years ago. If we are talking about 4 years ago, then we need to go to past 4 years back. So at that time, what was the age of first friend? It was x now. So 4 years back it was x minus 4 years. And second friend's age was 20 is 20 minus x, that is present age. But 4 years back minus 4 we are subtracting from his present age. So 20 minus 4 is 16 minus x here. Okay. Now, what we are given in the next line, let's work out upon that. Keep these thing in a mind because this x minus 4 and 16 minus x, these are the ages of both of the friends before 4 years. So dear student, here we are given the product of their ages is 48 years. So what was the age of the 4 years back, age of the first friend? X minus 4. Second friend's age, it was 16 minus 6. And the product of both of their ages is 48 years. Okay. So let's simplify. Here I am writing therefore sign. How to multiply two brackets? You know very well. X I am writing outside. Let me multiply first x with this bracket and minus 4. The 16 minus x equal to 40. Therefore, 16 into x, 16x minus x into x, x square minus 16 4 just 64 and 4 into x, that is 4x. Because of this minus, I need to change the sign. You know very well minus outside, so here it will be plus. And at the same time, I am bringing this 48 also to the left side. So it will minus 48 equal to 0. Therefore, now let's work out here minus x square. So let me write it as it is. 16x plus 4x. Can I write 20x? Same sign. Addition. What about minus 64 minus 48? They also have same sign. The sum of this is coming minus 120 equal to 0. Now, with the intention to remove this minus from here, I am multiplying all these three terms with minus 1. So I can have x square minus 20x plus 102 equal to 0. After taking out minus 1 common, if you say, if not, then multiplying all the three terms with minus 1. So sign will be changed. Now, if we want to apply the middle term splitting method for solving this equation, we need to have the factors of 112, such a factor so that the difference should be 20. If not, then we can work out with another method, quadratic equation. Better I need to apply here quadratic equation method. If I apply that, then a will be 1, b will be minus 20 and c will be 112. Now we need to find datum d, that is discriminant b square minus 4ac. It's a value. Let me substitute this value of ABC in this d discriminant, that is b is minus 20, a1, c 112. What is the square of minus 20? It will be 400 minus 112 into 4. If I multiply 112 with 4, then it gives the result 448. Now, if I subtract this, the answer will be negative. The answer will be minus 48, dear student, that is less than 0. Now, in such a case, in the beginning only they have asked, in this situation, the solution of the equation can possible. So, as here d, the value of d is coming less than 0, that is negative. So, the roots, real roots of this equation not possible. Right? We know very well whenever d is less than 0, then real roots of the equation not possible. So, is it possible to calculate the ages of these friends? It is also not possible. So, let's note down the final answer. So, my dear student, final answer we need to write as the value of b, as the value of b that is less than 0. Therefore, in such a case, we can say the given equation we have formed, the given equation has no real root. Has no real root. This thing you need to mention. And therefore, according to the question, what is the final judgment we come to in that? Therefore, the given equation is not possible. Given equation is not possible. Actually, in the question, it is given in the statement form, and we have converted into the equation quadratic form. Okay, so quadratic equation, when we are trying to solve, we have seen the value of discriminant is coming less than 0. So in such a cases, we can say the equation it has no real roots. That's why the given situation or a given condition through which we have formed the that quadratic equation, that is not possible. Yeah. So, yes, well, question number 5 we are given is it possible to design a rectangular park of perimeter 80 meter and the area 400 meters square? If so, find its the length and breadth. So, dear student, here actually we are given rectangular park. There is a confusion little bit. Actually, we are working upon one variable here. So length for that, if I am assuming x, then what about the breadth? In other situation, breadth not given. So for a while, we are assuming y here. Okay, for a while, but we will convert it into x itself. Okay. So dear student, let's start the solution with this. Let the length of the rectangular park be. Let the length of the rectangular park be x. Rectangular park be x meter. Okay, this is okay. Now and breadth also along with that we are considering breadth be y meter. Okay, reason behind that we are not given length neither breadth. Okay, so next step. As we are given the perimeter of this, okay, so we know perimeter it is given 80 meter. Perimeter of a rectangle we are given 80 meters. So we know, dear students, the perimeter of a rectangular, its the formula is 2 into length plus breadth, that is equal to 80. Now let's substitute the value of length and breadth. Okay, length we have assumed as x meter, so I'm mentioning x, and breadth that is y. Here, so let's simplify. I have here x plus y equal to 80 divided by 2. 80 divided by 2, it means 40. So the value of x I have here, that is x plus y equal to 40. Can I make a subject to y? Y will be 40 minus x. So wherever we will use the y, in place of that we will substitute this value after gaining this relationship between length and breadth. Length and breadth, sum of this is coming 40. So through that we are able to find the breadth will be 40 minus. Yes. Now let's work out further. So let's continue with the same question. Here as we got the value of x, that is x length is fixed, and the value of y we got 40 minus x. Let me note down, this is very important result. Through here we are working upon. Now we are given area of a rectangle. We know very well area of a rectangle is length into breadth. Okay, and that is we are given here according to the question 400 meters square. So my dear student, the value of Lx we have assumed, value of breadth that is y we have assumed. Now can I write in place of y, can I substitute this value which we have found as a relationship of length and breadth, that is 40 minus x. Okay, what I did here, very important step I am explaining again. Area of a rectangle is length into breadth. In place of length, as we assumed x, so I am substituting the value x. What about breadth? Breadth as we assumed y. But the value of y we got through this equation and relationship, that is 40 minus x. So in place of y I am putting 40 minus x. So that now our equation, whatever we will form the quadratic equation, it will be on one variable. Clear? Now let's multiply 40 with x, that is 40x minus x into x, x square equal to 400. Now I am going to bring both of these terms to the right side. If I take them to right side, then this minus will become plus, this plus will become minus 40, and this is that side already, so it is already positive 400 equal to 0. Now, here we need to apply quadratic equation. Okay. It depends on us how we are going to simplify. So, for betterment, as we do not know which type of result will be there, the situation will occur or not in favor. That's why we need to apply quadratic formula. And quadratic formula for that, let's compare a equal to 1, b will be minus 40, and the value of c is 400. Now, as usual, you know very well, we need to find the value of d, that is discriminant. Okay, let's try to find the value of d now. So dear student, here the value a, b, c we got. Let's work out on the d now, that is b square minus 4ac. Discriminant, that's fine. Substituting the value, here the value of b is minus 40, value of a that is 1, value of c is 400. Yes? Now minus 40 square, that is 1600. 4 square is 16, this is 1600, and 400 into 4 into 1, that is also 16. It will be 0, and very well, whenever the value of discriminant is 0, then in such a case we can say equation has two equal roots. Two equal roots. Okay. Now let's try to find which are the equal roots. We know the formula to find the quadratic equation, x equal to minus b plus or minus under root d upon 2a. Now, in that, the value of minus is minus 14 bracket plus or minus, here it will be 0 because root of d, under root 3d, it will be 0. And in the denominator, 2 into a. What is the value of a? That is 1. So, can I say here minus 40, minus minus plus 40. So, the next step, we need to 40 divided by 2. So I'm mentioning it here. That is answer is 20. So the value of x is 20. And as we know, it has equal roots. Okay. Equal roots means the value will be 20 and 20. Equal roots. One of the value is 20. So what will be the other value? That is also 20. So let's write in a final statement form. So my dear student, if the value remains same in both that is x equal to 20, two equal roots are there. So x equal to 20, for x we have assumed the length. Length, that is x, that is 20 meters. Then what about the breadth portion? Breadth we have seen according to the formula, we have written 40 minus x, the value of y, that is y, that is 40 minus 20, that is 20 meters. Okay, length है बेटा, see here length is 20 meter, breadth 40 minus x, so it is 40 minus 20, so it is coming 20 meter. This is the breadth, okay? So which we have to find. This is the complete solution of question number 5. Here your chapter number 4 quadratic equation, all the exercise X.4.4, that is final exercise is complete here. So practice all these questions nicely for better understanding.